Hello, it's your boy Davidoff and welcome to a vlog. It is Grandad's 80th birthday. Yes, he is 80 years old today. Just put this into perspective, right? He was born in 1939. World War II started in 1939. He was born in the same year as World War II started. Make of that what you will. That was a terrible, terrible, terrible joke. But anyway, yeah, 80th birthday, gonna go to his house. Family birthdays are very boring, not gonna lie. It makes sense, to be fair, because it's a strongly religious family, so it does make sense. They're very strict on certain stuff. So they're always very boring. Like every single time the plan is either go to a restaurant and eat or stay at home and eat. That's literally it. That's literally family birthdays over here. It's rather boring. It's rather boring. So I'm taking some movies along. Taking some John Wick movies. The first two, number 3's coming out soon. Grandad loves action movies, so he should enjoy both of these. He should enjoy both of them. So yeah, instead of just eating, we're just eating it and watching a movie as well. But the thing is, I have him on Blu-ray, and he has a DVD player, not a Blu-ray player. And Blu-rays do not play on DVD players. I have a Blu-ray player. I have a PS3 right here, but I'm not gonna take a whole damn console just for 4 hours of viewing. It's not worth the effort, to be honest. I know he's 80 years old. Okay, I know that sounds really bad of me, but I'm not taking the whole damn PS3 to his house just for 4 hours and bring it back. Okay, it's effort, damn it. But instead, we've got an alternative, because when I bought John Wick on Blu-ray, it came with digital copies. So John Wick 1 and 2, it came with like a ultraviolet link. I redeemed it. It's on Flickster, and I downloaded it on Flickster. So yeah, that's basically it. So that is a result. My collection is not too bad, mainly blockbusters, but on the downloads, on the offline, we have got John Wick and John Wick Chapter 2. Show me the cake. Come on, show me the cake. Where is it? 10 years later. Hey, okay, why is there so much fruit on it?
Because it's better fruit.
Alright, well, I'm not having... Well, actually, strawberries are quite nice. Happy birthday, Daddy. Yeah. Okay.
You can have daddy, granddaddy, anything.
Yeah, there's no granddaddy here, though. So it's just Daddy. Fair enough, fair enough.
And they can put even 80th birthday, so what do you think?
Yeah, there's not enough space. Yeah, that's because all the fruit is here. If you take the fruit off, there'll be enough space for the 80. You can put it at the bottom there. I left home, forgot my iPad, had to go back. Typical, absolutely typical. Sorry about no vlogs, by the way. I know people like them. Quite a few people have said they like my vlogs. Some people say like it the most as well. And I understand that, I do appreciate that. Vlogs are the most fun videos to make for me, easily. But the only vlogs I've been making recently have been Arsenal. It's just been all Arsenal. And it's because I've got nothing else to vlog, really. I've got nothing else to vlog. My life is not that interesting outside of YouTube, so that's really why. But eventually, I do want to vlog more. That's what I'm gonna say. That door opened very slow. I bumped into the door with my arm. Unbelievable. Many traffics. Very windy. Good morning.
Good morning.
Yeah, 1 in the afternoon. A very good morning, indeed. To be fair, in Spain, they still say morning until 2 p.m. So let's just pretend we're Spanish. Just waiting. Yep, because with my mum, there's always something to buy. There's always some sort of shopping to do. So I'm just waiting. Who's this?
Oh, David.
Who is this? So watching John Wick, and he said, is he more powerful than Daniel Craig and Roger Moore? Those are actor names. John Wick is a character.
Oh.
Keanu Reeves is the actor.
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
Yeah. Yep. I don't think he's heard of him. The lighting in here is terrible. What do you think of John Wick?
John Wick is a smart actor, no?
Smart actor.
Yeah.
John Wick's the character. The actor's Keanu Reeves.
He's
Keanu Reeves.
Keanu Reeves.
That's the actor's name.
Okay, sorry.
We've seen 40 minutes of it, just 40 minutes. Okay, so that blue candle was playing the tune of Happy Birthday to you. So that was very nice. But you can't hear it because everyone was talking over it. Literally everyone was talking over it, so I couldn't get a recording of it. So this is my voice, and that's the cake. So yeah, back to the vlog. Back in Black Friday, I bought a PlayStation Virtual Reality and some games to go with it. And then I got a PlayStation Classic, the PS1 remade Then I got a case for the Classic. I have not used them once. None of them. I opened the PlayStation once and that's it. I haven't used any of these. When you leave a console for a long time unused, wouldn't that affect the system? Wouldn't it? No, actually no, it won't. Like, they made a better stuff than that surely. Anyway, yeah, I'm back home now. Since you saw in the background, I want to just show you a close-up of these things. We have David written in Arabic. I got this in Dubai. It's a very nice, we went on like a desert trip and I got that. If you watch my Dubai vlogs, you probably noticed that. That is the Burj Khalifa, a little model of it. My model of the Shard is bigger, even though it's a lot smaller in real life. But the Shard one, because it was cheaper, that was cheaper than that. Think about that for a second. That's a little bit annoying. Actually, to be fair, that was quite cheap. But the bigger ones for this were proper expensive. So I used to play football quite a lot and I won some awards. Got that. Yeah. I played quite a bit. I was good at penalty shootouts. We used to do like, I used to go to like a soccer school. Basically, it's a place where you go on Saturday mornings, you pay like £4 and you play for 2 hours. It's not just matches, but it's a training session basically. You get to warm up, get to do lots of drills. They train you basically. It's not a team, but they do train you. Then you play matches at the end. You can match against each other, little tournaments sometimes. Sometimes just one big match. So I used to go to that quite a lot. It was early up to 18 though, so after that I was gone. But yeah, that was really fun. So I used to like go every Saturday, and also they did the holiday things as well for like half terms and Easter and summer holidays. They did like all day training sessions basically. They did like, it was 6 hours a day, 5 days a week. It sounds extreme, but it was really fun. Trust me, it was really fun. Enjoyed myself. We did tournaments basically. There was like a lot of captains, a lot of teams, and we did transfers and stuff. Each person had a transfer value as well, to like, you can buy players at the end of each day. There's a window and you play tournaments against each other and stuff. So yeah, it was pretty interesting. We used to play like that a lot. And at the end of every week, whenever we did the half-term things or the holiday things, on every Friday there would be a penalty shootout basically. Everyone takes part against the coaches in goal, and if you miss, you're out basically, and you keep going and going until the final two, and the first to miss is out pretty much. So yeah, I won most of those. Like I was really good at penalties. Like I was really good at penalties, trust me. Only lost one of the shootouts. So most of those trophies you saw were from winning shootouts. Some from other things as well. But yeah, I was proud of myself because I was a good finisher. I was a poacher. I wasn't very fast. I was quite good at passing, but finishing in the box, I was lethal. And as you've probably seen, I'm a bit of a nerd as well, because I've got the Flash here, got Batman, Superman. That's the coolest one, to be fair. Look at that, brilliance. Got Green Lantern, I love Green Lantern. Got Shazam. Why is that not yellow? I have no idea. And we got Batman #2. I got 2 Batmans. He came in a set, that's why he came in the set, so that's why I got 2 of them. And you might be like, wait a second, Davidoff, where's the Marvel ones? Why is it all DC? Well, because DC had better figures basically. I would get Marvel ones, but I want the same ones as this, and they just, I don't find any good ones. Anyway, I don't know who I wanted though. I want Wolverine and Spider-Man. I shall work on it, probably in like 5 years. These are cool, by the way. They tickle your head. They're head massages. Just put it on someone's head. It actually works. That's what I do when I'm bored. So anyway, enough about me. You're probably wondering, wait a second, why are you at home again? Basically, I was there for a few hours, then I came back home. We didn't watch any more than the 40 minutes that I mentioned, because there was no time, basically. Pretty much, about half an hour later, my auntie and cousin turned up. When I was opening the pizza, they were there. We ordered pizza. They wanted to order pizza. My auntie was ordering pizza, and I was like, yeah, okay, yeah, sure, why not? I'll have a pepperoni. I'll have a large pepperoni. Had most of it, didn't finish it. I gotta say, always preferred Pizza Hut until now. Think I like Domino's more. I might have turned, to be honest. I had a Pizza Hut like a few weeks ago for Royal Rumble. It was cold. This Domino's, fantastic. So I might change my mind here based on like 2 pizzas. I'm just saying. I don't have it much anyway now, so it's like 3 times a year I have pizza. I used to have them quite regularly. Anyway, yeah, as I was saying, I was at my granddad's house, and I'm getting water, sorry about this noise. And people turned up, basically relatives, not in a bad way, it's just a surprise, basically. As a surprise, they turned up with food as well, and we had food. Like, we're having pizza, and also, my mum didn't tell me, basically. She was cooking some salmon fish, right? And my mum cooks the best salmon fish. I need to learn how to cook it off her, to be honest. I need to do that ASAP. But she cooks a very nice salmon. Put some spice on it. It tastes so nice. She put it with rice as well. She does it with rice. And she made that today. It's my favourite thing in the world to eat. And she made it today. She didn't tell me. We ordered a flipping pizza. If I knew she was cooking, if I knew she was cooking that, I would not have had the pizza. But I'm having the pizza. I'm halfway through, and she brings out the fish, and I'm like, really? Am I a joke to you? I drink 2 litres a day. And my mum drinks a lot as well, so these run out so quickly. Like every week I have to go downstairs and get some more water. But yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 litres per day. So anyway, we're all having fish or pizza. We're nearly done. And the relatives turn up. There's 2 of them. They turn up. There's more coming as well later on. And they just turn up out of the blue, just out of a surprise, pretty much. And yeah, they brought their own food as well, and a cake. So that was very awkward, like very awkward. Like we had all of it already and they just brought it along as a surprise. So yeah, that was awkward. But yeah, after that it was just, we couldn't watch the movie because they were there obviously. It's a bit rude, isn't it? But also on top of that, with these Asian families, at least my one anyway, from my experience throughout the years, whenever they do these, whenever they visit, or whether we visit them or something, it's always just talking. It's always really boring. Like I know what they're talking about usually because I understand the language that they're talking in, not fluently, but I understand the language. So I understand what they're saying, but the conversations they have, I have no clue on it because they just talk about past things that happened and other things as well. They just talk about things that I just don't understand. I understand what they're saying, but I don't understand. I don't actually have any input basically. So it's just boring just sitting there, listen to them for hours because they're gone for hours just talking and talking. So yeah, I just thought I'd just come home, to be honest. So I sent him happy birthdays, gave him a birthday card, birthday cake, everything. So we did all the things. It's just the movie missed out on really. So that's all good. You know how I said I would not take my PS3 for 4 hours? Can you imagine if I unplugged it, took the whole thing, put it in the bag, took it to my granddad's house for 40 minutes, then came back to the PS3? Can you imagine if I did all that effort just for 40 minutes? That would be frustrating. So I'm glad I didn't, to be fair. So yeah, and I talked about boring birthdays. The best thing we did once was bowling. So apart from that, it's just restaurants or staying at home and eating and talking. But yeah, it is what it is. Next year's birthday, their granddad's birthday next year, on the day of his birthday, Godzilla vs King Kong comes out. So that could be a good day out for the family. The rest of them get scared, but me and Grandad will certainly enjoy that movie for sure. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and see ya.